Всем привет, меня зовут Игорь. Сегодня сделаем такое экспериментальное видео. Буду записывать стримы версии на Genshin, на Zenless также. Если буду успевать, собственно, на стримы, буду на стримах это делать. Но на 1.3x я не успел, так что будем в записи смотреть. Так, ну вроде все. Звук я более-менее настроил, надо будет еще посмотреть. Так что первый раз не факт, что нормально все выйдет. Так, ладно, смотрим. Да, смотрим на ютубе, потому что что-то ни ВК, ни на рутюбе я тоже не нашел, в принципе. Да ладно. Так, начинаем.
Hi there, proxies. Welcome to the Zenless Zone Zero special program. Great to see you all again. I'm the intelligence broker with the hottest gossip on the scene,
Так, ну,
Mr.
походу,
Z.
теперь у нас
And next
всегда
to me
будут
is-
вести этот мистер Z.
Hello, Lady Meow.
В прошлой
We're
версии
live
вел.
now.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show.
Ну, как по мне,
In
этот формат
today's live
получше
stream,
будет, чем
I'll
то
be
же, что
teaming up with
в
Lady
1.1,
Meow
да,
to bring you
по-моему,
all the
был.
latest updates.
Когда там был этот косплей на
We
Белль,
truly appreciate your
и
support.
все выглядело
Why
достаточно
so
кринжово.
serious, Mr. Z?
На самом, ну, лично
You're
для меня,
not
по крайней
nervous
мере.
because the story is about Section 6 this time,
Хотя вот
are
1.0
you?
было
Not
нормально,
at all.
но там чисто
Section 6 is an elite
разработчики
team
разговаривали.
specifically trained to handle hollow disasters. To residents of New
Хотя
Eridu,
прошлое еще
they're like
это
guardians watching over us.
That might be a
актеры
bit of
озвучки
an
были.
exaggeration,
В этой,
but for
походу,
the
не будет.
average person, Section 6 is definitely a group to look
Ну
up
да,
to.
тут говорят про секцию
I
6,
heard they've
то, что
even got
логично,
quite
то,
the
что
fan base.
персонажем первым будет
As the best
Янаги,
intel broker in New
так что
Eridu,
история будет про
I've
них,
infiltrated the Section 6
а
fan
про
club and
Лайтера
got an
просто, скорее
inside
всего,
scoop about the team.
квест
Next,
персонажа
I'll be
дадут и
introducing
все.
them to you all. But before we get to Section 6, we have to first introduce HAND, the Hollow Affairs and Neutralization Department. They're one of the top governing agencies in New Eridu.
Oh, the bureaucracy.
Так. Это у нас
Let's
уже новая
not put it that way.
карта, получается,
Although they're
новая
a high-level
локация.
organization
правильно
involved
понял?
in
Ну да.
city administration, HAND mainly handles matters related to hollow disasters. As a specialized agency, HAND needs its own armed forces, which is why they
Прикольно так.
established Hollow Special Operations.
And Section 6 is the 6th unit of HSO.
That's right. Section 6 has built quite the reputation since its establishment and gained a lot of respect among the public. Though, under normal
Так и не помню, как
circumstances,
это
few get the chance to
пацана зовут.
interact with them.
But if you ever get caught up in a hollow disaster or some hollow-related
Всех знаю и
crime,
Сакака,
you
и
might
Наги,
just
и
meet this
Мияги, а
elite
вот этого так
team.
до сих пор не знаю,
Yep.
как зовут.
If you do run into them, consider it both a blessing and a curse.
Ну как, не знаю, не помню.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a blessing in the sense that
М?
Section
Я
6
тоже,
is
по-моему, новое.
undeniably skilled and will definitely
Аж ты.
rescue you. But it's also a curse, since the team members are all pretty eccentric, so you still better hope
Ну,
for the
Зенлиса
best.
всегда арты крутые.
Well, you aren't
Сказать
wrong about
нечего.
that, Lady Meow, but don't
И
worry,
анимация.
everyone. There
Да и, в принципе,
is
стиль
one
мне очень
normal
нравится.
person among them that you can rely on.
You mean Miss Yanagi, right?
That's right. And the story we are about to witness also revolves around Miss Yanagi. Everyone knows now that HSO Section 6 is part of HAND's
История
armed
связана с
forces,
Янаги.
and that the team members are all highly capable fighters. The founder and team leader, Miss Hoshimi Miyabi, is particularly exceptional. But it's Miss Yanagi's guidance that transforms the raw power of Section 6's field agents into an effective
Так,
asset in
минут. Так, ладно, мы продолжаем. Я сделал просто субтитры.
is one normal
Почетче,
person among them
чтоб
that you
лучше
can
видно
rely
было.
on.
You mean Miss Yanagi, right?
That's right. And the story we are about to witness also revolves around Miss Yanagi. Everyone knows now that HSO Section 6 is part of HAND's armed forces, and that the team members are all highly capable fighters. The founder and team leader, Miss Hoshimi Miyabi, is particularly exceptional. But it's Miss Yanagi's guidance that transforms the raw power of Section
Ну,
6's
прогрузка.
field agents into an effective asset in battle.
Sounds like Miss Yanagi is the brains behind the team.
You could put it that way, but if you want to know more,
Let's play the VCR.
Так, ну давайте посмотрим. Наконец-таки. Это долго было.
What's wrong, Deputy Chief?
It's probably just my imagination, but I feel like something's
качеством?
about to happen.
Hollow
Ну, вроде
Special
нормально.
Operations Section 6, Heroes of New Eridu. I'm afraid no one in this world needs your salvation.
That logo, it's...
Here, I can fail countless times, but you can afford a single
Так, что-то не очень особо хорошо. С качеством, ну-ка.
mistake.
Ну, лучше.
hurting people like this. The special monster we're looking for must be you.
Интересно, что за типа она будет. Сомневаюсь, что устрашение, потому что с нее уже была, и тоже электричество. Либо нападение, либо, может, поддержка. Я тоже сомневаюсь, что аномалия будет третья подряд.
I, Lighter,
Это
of
уже
the Sons of Caledon,
про лайтера.
am here to issue a challenge to all of you. To deal with you, fists are more than enough.
You've got a plan to take them down, right?
And you're going down with me! Fukishiro Yanagi!
Wow, that was a lot of info. Were Miss Yanagi and Miss Miyabi fighting? I wonder what happened.
You can ask her yourself.
Hey, Lady
Чё
Mel,
это
why
было?
are you always revealing information ahead of me? Where did you even source that from?
Come on, Mr. Z. I'm an intel broker too, you know. I managed to get some audio files of Miss Yanagi. Wanna listen?
What?
Hello, I'm Tsukishiro Yanagi, Deputy Chief and Intelligence Officer of Section 6.
Is this from a public recording?
Hello, Chief Tsukishiro Yanagi.
Sorry, I'm the Deputy Chief. The Chief of Section 6 is Hoshimi Miyabi. Please be careful not to confuse our positions.
How are you having a conversation with the recording?
Thank you for the clarification, Miss Yanagi. I heard Section 6 was single-handedly established by Miss Miyabi, and that it's an elite team that holds a rather special position even within hand. Is there some deeper story behind it?
Chief Miyabi played a key role in establishing Section 6, but it was also a decision carefully made by hand and the city administration in consideration of the state of the city and the Hollows. We share the same mission as our other colleagues at hand,
Так, ну
to
тут
deal
лор,
with hollow
походу, уже
disasters.
пошел.
Residents of New Eridu can also log into the city's official website for public information on all divisions of hand.
Oh my, quite the official answer. You sure don't let anything slip through, huh? Well, I heard that the members of Section 6 are all rather eccentric. How do you coordinate them, Miss Yanagi?
Section 6 operates smoothly under our chief's leadership. I simply assist her by handling minor tasks when needed. Our team is equipped to deal with any major Hollow-related incidents, and my teammates know what they're doing, so there's no need for too much supervision. Of course, if anyone's skipping shifts or slacking off, then it's my duty to discipline them.
Is it just my imagination, or did the room just get colder?
Must be your imagination.
But I can tell this family would fall apart without you.
All right, let's talk about Section 6's latest operation now. Can you tell us about what you encountered during this incident?
We were invited by the HIA to test some new technology,
Ну, это
which
то, что
included
будет
trying out new
в версии,
equipment
да?
and recording raw data. The specifics are confidential.
Ooh, I can sense something big must have happened here.
Интересно, мы как-то в этой... Ну, именно что ГГ.
The curiosity is
Как-то
killing
будут
me.
в этой истории
Looks like
задействованы
we'll
или
have to
как
find
будет
out
в
the
это...
truth
О, нифига
ourselves
себе.
when we get to experience the new special episode. Anyway, thank you for sharing, Miss Yanagi.
Ну, как
I
всегда,
can't
мое
believe I didn't know
почтение
about this intel.
арту,
I have
художника.
failed as an intel broker.
Интересно, будет как
Don't be
ГГ
sad,
замешан,
Mr. Z.
или как будет
There's
с
still more to the
эпизодом
story in
Джейн.
the outer ring, right?
Или так только
We're
были
counting
на
on you
вторых
to fill us in
ролях.
about that.
Really? Am I still qualified to do this?
Go ahead.
Then let's shift our focus back to the outer ring for now. Although the Tour de Inferno has concluded, the story of a certain champion remains untold. After the Tour de Inferno, I'm sure all you proxies are more familiar with Lighter now. And as the champion of the Sons of Caledon, he doesn't concern himself with the names of those he's defeated. Sporting his leather jacket accented with a bright red scarf, I'd say he's the coolest guy in my book.
But the question is, why would someone so independent like him join a biker gang?
Well, although Lighter might seem like quite the lone wolf, he actually cherishes every member of the Sons of Caledon. But there must be some hidden reason behind his decision to
Что-то
join
он
them.
ему там предложил
A
этот
hidden reason? In that
папаша.
case, should we ask Lighter himself?
Предложение,
Tell
которое
me
нельзя
you had a
отказаться,
recording of him
по-моему, он
too.
так сказал.
Hello, Mr. Lighter.
Hello.
Why did you join the Sons of Caledon?
Wait, are you really just gonna ask like that? If there's a hidden reason, he wouldn't just tell us.
I owed Big Daddy a favor.
Да, он что-то такое говорил.
That's it?
I see. As expected of Mr. Lighter, straightforward and honest.
Thanks.
Speaking of which, the Tour de Inferno is over and a new overlord has been crowned. But I heard there's something called settlement days in the Outer Ring.
I've heard of it too.
Не
By
расчет.
tradition, within 3 days of a new overlord taking charge, anyone with past grievances can challenge the new leader to settle scores. This is also a chance for the gangs to resolve personal grudges.
In the past, these challenges were certainly far more brutal. But in recent times, Settlement Days is more like a festival, and it's become rare to see anyone actually trying to make trouble for the Overlord.
Do you think anyone would challenge you, Mr. Lighter?
Certainly seems so. See you around.
And there he goes.
Странно, у него голос какой-то странный.
That didn't take long. And he doesn't seem nervous at all.
Right. It doesn't seem like the Sons of Caledon are
Совсем не
taking
похож
settlement days
на то,
very
как в игре.
seriously.
But like Lighter just said, things have calmed down a bit in the past few years.
In Lighter's agent story, you'll receive an
Нифига себе.
invitation from the Sons of Caledon to participate in this Outer Ring celebration.
As the settlement days begin, everyone in the Sons of Caledon is goofing around. Meanwhile, Lighter readily accepts challenges and steps into the arena. However, as he continues to win battle after battle, the situation starts to take an unexpected turn.
And this is where you leave everyone hanging?
Hey, if we give away too much, there won't be any suspense.
Speaking of the Outer Ring, isn't Perlman still out cold there? We shouldn't forget, he still has crucial
Он без сознания
intel.
вроде еще по сюжету.
Not to worry, it won't take long before you proxies can get that crucial intel from
Но это, наверное,
Perlman.
уже 1.4.
And Section 6's elites will, through an unexpected turn of events, end up becoming involved with the Vision case.
Это уже интересно. Это что,
This
1.3
is
будет?
just the start of Belt and Wise's story with the members of Section 6. So please stay tuned for future installments of the main story.
There'll still be some time before the continuation of that story. So, let's return to version 1.3 and get to introducing our agents.
Так, вот это уже
Huh?
интересно.
We're moving on already. All right, let's dive into the intel on
Вообще
Miss
аномалия,
Tsukishiro
серьезно?
Yanagi.
Третья
As you can
подряд.
see, I'm the one giving the
Нифига
info
себе.
this time.
Sugishiro Yanagi, a member of Section 6 and an S-rank anomaly agent with
Ну ладно, этого я
electrifying
не ожидал.
attacks.
Seriously, doesn't anyone care that I'm the one who got this info?
Ну, Лайтер же по-любому аномалии уже не будет. Я надеюсь.
In combat, she uses a combination of styles to take down enemies. Her special attack lets her attack enemies while changing her stance. Yanagi's available moves will change depending on her stance, and she'll also get different buffs. These buffs remain in effect for some time after Yanagi switches stances.
Simply put, as long as you keep a good rhythm of switching her stances, Yanagi can continuously receive the buffs from both stances. Also, after Yanagi switches her stance, every time she deals damage with a basic attack, her anomaly buildup increases. When she unleashes her EX special attack, Yanagi enters Shinra Bansho state and switches her stance. She charges up and rushes in with a forward step, followed by a powerful downward attack dealing electric damage. If the target is under an anomaly, Yanagi will trigger a special disorder effect without removing the target's anomaly while giving herself a buff.
Now, let's see this in action.
Ну, такое, по сути, саб-ДД, если получится. Хотя, возможно, даже...
In
Хотя
combat,
мейн
you can
ДД
switch
вряд ли.
Yanagi in to unleash her EX special attack after her teammate triggers an anomaly, dealing extra damage while applying debuffs. In such cases, Yanagi deals massive electric damage while switching from stance to stance to maintain her buffs. There is
Кстати,
none
на
of the
это, на
usual
площади
gentleness
Люмини.
that Yanagi seems to
Пожалуйста.
exude when activating her
Люмини.
ultimate. Only intense focus
Новая
as she
карта.
lets loose a flurry of deadly slashes.
Trust me, you don't want to be on her bad side when she gets serious.
Agreed, but in her day-to-day life, Yanagi is still a gentle person. She only becomes that serious when things get real.
Oh? Got more details to share?
I can't give away everything just yet. Now let's shift our focus to lighter.
А
Here
вот
comes
он
Lighter,
устрашение.
an S-rank fire
Да.
and stun agent.
Блин,
If
походу
you
все-таки
saw our
Наги
last
придется
special
убивать.
program,
Устрашение мне
you
точно не
probably
надо.
still remember this cool dude.
Ну и аномалию тоже ему.
Indeed, he's a proud member of the Sons of Caledon, no doubt. With those golden gauntlets and that red scarf,
Я думал,
he
будет
certainly
нападение
stands
хоть
out
у
in the
одного
crowd.
из них.
But truth be told, Letter's not one to hog the spotlight.
And of course, he uses his fists in combat. Lighter faces his enemies head-on in close-range combat. And when his morale is high enough, the 5th hit of his basic attack sends him into an enhanced state. In this state, he consumes morale and increases his impact to quickly stun his foes. His
Ну да,
attacks
чисто
also
на
reduce the
станы.
target's fire and ice resistance and makes them stunned longer. Also,
Лол.
when Lighter fights alongside teammates with the attack
Отсылка
specialty
на
or
Джоджо.
his Sons of Caledon friends, he
Допустим, не
allows
ожидал.
his teammates to deal more fire and ice damage when he
Огненное и
hits
ледяное.
enemies.
Ну на ледяного у меня вообще никого нету. Только одна сакака, да и то не прокачанная. На огненный. Не знаю, Люси да солдата. Ну на Бёрнис он очень отлично пойдет, но у меня ее нету. Так что, скорее всего, я буду и Наги выбивать. Так саб-ДД.
This helps him stun enemies quicker, setting up his team for some serious DPS. And when it's time for his ultimate, Letter slaps
А на
the
устрашение у
ground
меня,
with
в
a
принципе, до
powerful
сих пор
punch,
и
dealing
ценьи
massive
устраивает.
damage and daze to nearby enemies.
With his fiery fists and powerful fighting style, Lighter sure is a hot one.
Right, got it.
Хотя там, возможно, будет на 1.4 Мияби, по идее, должна быть. Я уже надеюсь, она-то точно будет нападение.
Any chance they'll help get
А
our
не
mahjong
четвертая,
game
блин,
going?
аномалия.
We're still short 2 players, you know.
Я не удивлюсь, если
think
этот
so.
пацан будет аномалией.
Let's stay on track.
After the 1.3 update, proxies can signal search in the Bangboo channel to get the A-rank Bangboo Batty Boo. And
Ah,
they
новый
also
Банбу?
get Night Boo as a reward from
Прикольно.
the event The Mystery of Arpeggio Fault. Just so you know, the only way to obtain Night Boo as of now will be from that event.
Batty Boo
через
is an
event.
A-rank Bangboo who uses rockets and Molotov cocktails to deal fire damage with his active skill. When teaming up
Огненный
with an
урон,
agent
значит.
and activating a chain attack, Batty Boo leaps forward and shoots a rocket, dealing fire damage in a large area ahead.
Ну чисто
Take
на
'em all
огненный
out
урон.
with one big
Оба.
blast. Very nice.
Now our other A-rank Bangboo, Night Boo, can
Oh,
summon
really?
stars onto the battlefield. Collecting those stars restores energy for agents.
А, вот это
When
прикольно, кстати
activating
говоря.
a chain attack, Night Boo summons 3 rainbow ponies. The ponies trample enemies ahead, dealing ether damage.
Эфир.
With these new agents and
Вот
Bangboo
рецепт
raring to
прикольный,
go,
кстати
let's
говоря, с
talk about
восстановлением
signal
энергии.
searching.
Meow.
In the first half of version 1.3, proxies will have
Это
access to
логично.
the exclusive channel Moonlit Serenity and the W-Engine channel Dissonant Sonata, where you can obtain the exclusive S-rank
посмотреть, у меня есть
Yanagi
ружейка
and
на
S-rank W-Engine
аномалию.
Time Weaver.
In the latter half, the exclusive channel Champion
Я,
of
наверное, не
Embers
потяну
and the
думаю,
W
еще
Engine
раз и
channel
персонажей и
Dissonant
аномалий, и
Sonata
оружие
will be
убивать.
offering exclusive S-rank Agent Lighter and the S-rank W Engine Blazing Laurel. As for the 1.3 check-in event,
Это круто,
each
это
proxy
всегда
can get
круто.
10 encrypted master tapes and
Халява
10
всегда
boop-buys in
приветствуется.
total. So don't forget to log in.
Also, many of you probably know that you can obtain a dynamic background when reaching trust rank 4
она
with
сразу
characters.
добавляется,
Here are
прикольно.
Yanagi and Lighter's dynamic backgrounds.
А что, показывать будет? Окей.
Ooh, those are nice. Better get those trust ranks up.
And don't forget the new Bang Boo. These new friends are itching to team up with you all.
Лайтеры
Maybe
прикольные.
we can squeeze in a couple rounds of mahjong before they go join our proxies?
Perhaps we should drop that
Янаги,
topic
ну,
for now.
пойдет. Что необычно
Then
на
what
самом деле.
topic should we talk about instead?
Maybe something that proxies really like.
Redemption code, go!
Так, ну да, для промокода уже, наверное, поздно будет, когда это выпущу, но сам я уже ее активировал. Ну да, 26. Так, ну походу Янаги пытаться буду выбить. Так. Лайтер мне точно не нужен. И прикольно будет выпить этого рыцаря. Вроде все. По ивентам еще ничего не говорили. Да и опять же, я на Лайтера по сути советую только тем, кто у кого уже Бернис есть, ну или хотя бы основной ДД, как
With the version 1.3 update,
солдат
we'll
тут
be
же.
introducing some new
С огненным
events and
элементом
game modes
кого-нибудь.
too.
Let's take a look.
First of all, Miss Yanagi and Mr. Lighter's stories are coming.
Right. In
То есть,
version 1.3, our new stories will be available through the themed event TV schedule.
это что-то новое.
This event has unique tokens, which proxies can earn from story broadcast and warm-up exercises, and then exchange them for rewards.
Что-то новое.
In Sugashiro Yanagi's program in the TV schedule, Moonlight Traces, proxies can check out Sugashiro Yanagi's story and
Ну это именно
themed
что
stages.
история агента.
Meanwhile, in Lighter's TV schedule program, The Champion, not only can you find Lighter's story and stages, you can also check out the special play in which players can use Lighter across a series of horizontal battle stages.
Ну, нифига себе.
Each stage will give Lighter a different buff. Of course, we can't let Lighter fight
Вот
alone.
это круто.
At the start of each stage, proxies can designate an agent as a supporting character. Call them in at the right times to summon them and have them unleash their skills.
Ну,
Timing
то
your
даже
support
Бернис ему
character right can
показывает,
lead
как
to additional
пачка.
buffs. As for our combat lovers, we've added a new permanent gameplay mode, the Simulated Battle Trials. By fighting battle after exhilarating battle, proxies
Слушай.
can steadily climb higher on the tower.
Apart
Что
from
это за-
Polychrome rewards, players will obtain a badge upon reaching a certain floor. The higher you climb, the shinier your medal gets.
Это как эта башня,
Please
это
keep this in mind.
из Геншина
The
только.
higher you
Там
climb,
вниз тут вверх.
the tougher your opponents, and your agents won't recover.
Ну, кстати, реально
until you
походу как
complete the
из Геншина.
entire phase.
Ну, башня бездны
Like your
это.
HP, for example. Agents will retain the amount of HP they had from the previous battle.
When an agent falls in battle, proxies can select a replacement from their reserves. As you keep going through the challenge, you'll unlock more agents to choose from.
Yep. And enemy abilities will get stronger in simulated battle trials too. For example, when you beat one of the twin bosses, they resurrect faster than in regular fights. You gotta stay flexible with your teams to conquer
Ну,
that
кстати, опять.
tower.
Что там,
for it,
Бернис,
proxies.
Джейн и...
In addition,
Лайтер.
we're adding a new
Пачка.
roguelike
У
gameplay
меня
mode
нету
in Hollow Zero
никого из
called
них.
The Mystery of Arpeggio Fault. This
Roguelike?
mode is split into 5 chapters. Each chapter has multiple floors of randomly generated areas waiting to be explored.
As you can see, in this mode, proxies will encounter various events as they explore using the HDD.
You can fight enemies by ramming their tiles
Телевизор
and defeat
наконец-таки
them by
вернулся.
literally bumping into them with sufficient combat power.
In addition, you can even loot some NPCs via board combat. Like this innocent shopkeeper here. Let's help ourselves to all the loot.
Looks like even the store owners can't resist the proxy's sheer power, I mean, their sharp wit.
Also in this game mode, instead of applying to combat, Rizonia will affect the HDD TV monitor board. The Bang-Boo you get in-game will show up as special Bang-Boo Rizonia, following proxies and providing bonus effects. During exploration, proxies will gain EXP, which can be used to activate the Blessing Group, chosen at the start to boost your exploration abilities.
Once you've finished exploring a floor, you can move on to the next one for more resources. The resources you collect can be used to upgrade your skill tree while outside the game mode, giving you even more buffs for your next adventure. And the neat thing is, the buffs you get from the skill tree
Не,
are
ну это
completely
прикольно.
up to
Каждая
you.
версия, по сути,
So
идет новая.
proxies can
И вот
customize their
наконец-таки
skills
это
to suit their
телевизор
style.
вернулся, потому что
Now that we've talked about the gameplay,
в 1 и 2,
let's
по-моему,
discuss
вообще
rewards.
ни одного телевизора
There
не
are
было
both
пока что.
permanent
Я не
and
встретил.
limited time rewards. Besides polychromes, proxies can also get the new Bang-Boo,
А, ну вот, и
Night
рыцарь
I won't delve into the
из
details here.
ивента.
Let's leave it to our proxies to explore for themselves.
Он прокачиваться тогда
Oh,
будет
and I
вопрос.
heard that the HIA is hosting a new event too. There, proxies can engage in test battles with different buffs for each stage. Notably, they're offering stages where you can test out the new agent Tsukishiro Yanagi. Utilizing specific buffs, proxies can try soloing the stages with a single agent. So don't miss out if that sounds like something you're into.
By the way, have you heard the buzz about Breaded Belief in New Eridu? They're gearing up to open a pop-up store
Опять же,
at
готовка
Illumina
как это,
Square soon.
на ивенте у
Wow,
этих,
perhaps we'll bump into
у
some
Каледонов.
familiar faces.
Not only that, word has it that the chef needs some help to host a special group of lucky customers. Lend a hand, and you might score a spot as a VVVIP customer at the store.
Не, что-то другое.
And who knows, there might be more rewards waiting too.
Little Bang-Boo dreaming big dreams. Apart from this recruitment for catering services, a Bang-Boo coach has thrown out an invite too. The Enna Assistant Program event is coming your way in version 1.3. During this event, proxies can visit different Bang-Boo each day to accept tasks. Take photos for the Bang-Boo and assist the coach in checking out
ну
the results
понятно,
of their
такая.
training.
А, нет.
Those
Чудо.
Bang-Boo can be a handful. If you want to check the results of their training, you gotta start by counting them. Don't let
это
any
умение.
distractions throw you off.
Bang-Boo always appreciate a
тоже
helping
какая-то
hand from
мини-игра.
proxies. So, besides the event rewards, you can also get some photo wall decorations in return.
There's also a Bang-Boo with a little cart handing out tasks too. Head over to the Help Kai event, complete tasks, and get some sweet rewards as thanks. By the way, have you heard? Sanzi Studio is
Ой, это ещё
opening up
новое.
in Lumina Square.
They're stocking up on all the latest gadgets. Swing by and check it out.
Don't just window shop. If
А,
you see something you like,
украшения
grab
продают?
it and show off your
Ну, прикольно.
latest finds on your display stand on the second floor of the video store.
Treat yourself
так
to
делал.
something nice.
Что-то для
In
себя,
addition,
походу.
we will be getting double drops events for combat simulation and routine cleanup.
А, вот это
So
хорошо.
proxies, get your farming hats on.
Я когда я
In
начал
version
проходить,
1.3, we
расскажу, но у меня
optimized the
там
layout
сейчас
of the friends
чисто
system,
паром
expanding the
идет,
size of
чисто
the name
гринд.
card and adding a section to display titles and
Почему
badges.
объясню, собственно, в игре.
Proxies will be able to get various titles from events and from Agent Trust. You can only equip one title.
And as for these badges, you can earn
это
them
по-
from various
чисто
game
по
modes
приколу
and
тоже.
have multiple on display at once.
Of course, if you'd rather not show off any titles or badges, that's totally fine too. Just change your title or toggle both off through your social settings.
With all those events, proxies will have their hands full for a while.
But wait, there's more. I know you've got a whole list of optimizations too. Come on, spill!
Кстати, что-то не рассказываю про тот
Of
это
course,
режим,
of
где
course.
можно
In version
каждым
1.3,
персонажем
we've
играть.
tweaked the functionality, appearance, and gadgets for the compendium. For example, we've improved how daily tasks are displayed under the Errands tab. Now, even if your engagement is maxed out, you'll still see incomplete tasks marked out with the Go To button for easy access.
We've also revamped the weekly tasks at the very left under the Errands tab. This update introduces a new interface and way to choose tasks, which refresh weekly.
This update will drop on November 11th, a week after the new version
Это
is
не
released.
с новой
Moreover, the
версии
challenge tab
выходит.
has been renamed to
Интересно.
Combat for better clarity.
Ну, как-то
Under
для
the
меня это не
Combat
сильно
tab, you'll
важно
find
на
new
самом
ways to
деле.
access standard game modes,
Может, кому-то
like
это
the
будет
Investigator Training
прикольно.
course in
Мне
version
как-то
1.2 and the new game modes that will be added in
по боку
version
на самом
1.3.
деле.
We've added a new Tactics tab on the far right side of the compendium. Proxies can use it to access combat tutorial stages, getting more familiar with the mechanics, meeting learning
Ну,
targets,
это, кстати,
and obtaining
неплохо.
first clear
Нормально.
rewards.
Пойдет.
Plus, you can access free training and your cooperation exercises from here too.
Да,
All
это
these training exercises are now conveniently grouped together.
Yeah, and also,
Это
we've
удобно
optimized the interfaces, layouts, stores, and the claiming of rewards for Notorious Hunt, Shiyu Defense, and Hollow Zero. We've also added a new related agent feature for Expert Challenge, Notorious Hunt, and Routine Cleanup, where proxies can now check agents who need the materials and disk drives from each stage. When it comes to building your agents, we've made a number of changes regarding materials, drive disks, W engines,
Так,
and
вот это
more.
интересно.
For example, we're adding a quick craft/dismantle function in version 1.3. In the
Понятно.
past, when you were short on materials, you could either craft with lower level mats, dismantle more advanced ones, or use comprehensive ones to fill in the gaps. However, only materials one level lower were considered before.
With this update, the system now checks for materials across levels. You can skip slogging through multiple interfaces, crafting level by level, and instead get everything you need on a single pop-up window. Provided you have enough necessary
Ну это
materials,
сразу,
of course.
типа. Ну, это прикольно.
So, if
Это
you're
тоже
running low
удобно.
on materials one
Круто.
level down, but have plenty of even lower level materials, you can craft across levels with a single action.
Да,
I
это
like it.
круто.
But while we've always been able to craft low-level materials into more advanced ones, then maybe we should let other items have a go too.
You bet. In version 1.3, we're extending this handy feature to drive disk master copies as well. So, proxies will be able to craft more advanced tuning items to get more advanced drive disks.
That really is handy.
Oh yeah, and that's not the end of it. We've added a new sort by time to the drive disk menu.
Then I can also sort my drive disks by when I got them and dismantle them in batches now too.
Ну это да, тоже
Exactly.
понял.
We've optimized the whole drive disk dismantling experience.
We've made it so you can sort your drive disks
Ну не то,
when
чтобы я
dismantling,
и сейчас
making
терялся,
it a
но
breeze to
поудобнее
filter
явно
disks
будет.
that you don't need.
Тут как бы
Plus, the
спорить
old select
глупо.
all has been replaced by quick select. Just a tap, and you can select all drive disks of a specific grade or all those marked as discarded.
We've added a new details button for dismantling drive disks and W engines. And the original filter button is now an icon with text for better clarity. These minor UI changes can really amp up the whole experience. Also, in version 1.3, you can pin your favorite agents and Bangbu. You can pin your agents and Bangbu for the agent menu, remodeling shop, Bangbu deployment interface, and more.
Now you can find your faves with ease.
And let's not forget about the tweaks in the drive disk selection screen over at the music store. Now you can view more sets at once. Moreover, we've added quick access from the drive disk recommendations
Вот это
interface.
прям надо
Overall,
было.
these touches
Это
are
очень
all about
удобно.
smoothing out the bumps in
Мне
your experience.
немного подвешивал даже во время.
All that excitement
Гринда.
drains my energy. Time for a
Вот это очень хорошо.
Huh? Wait! Hey!
Каждый
Hang on a
раз
little longer.
это
Leading me out.
заходить,
Let it
выходить,
out.
смотреть.
Don't worry, proxies. We're professional intel brokers. Even if we're nodding off, we'll stay hanging on. Well, that's a wrap for
Так,
today's show.
что там все
Thanks for
читали?
tuning in.
Ну да.
Catch you next time. Bye.
Да. Опять этот символ, но это уже для истории, видать. Затравка. Ну, кстати, прикольно так. В реале сняли. Так, ладно, ну вот и все. В принципе, всегда прикольно. У них каждое обновление что-то новое. Я думал, опять же, будет чисто какая-то интерлюдия для сюжетка секция 6 и история агента Лайтера, но что-то они, походу, совсем новое придумали. Ну, будут чисто 200, хотя фиг знает. Ну, короче, что-то новое, походу, будет. В плане новых, даже не знаю, как это режим сказать. Посмотрим вообще, как это выглядеть будет. Так, ну, в принципе, все, что можно сказать пока что. По остальное уже чисто на версии. Будем смотреть на выходе версии. Так, ну всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии. Увидимся.